This video is brought to you by Arcane Fortress.
Cheap, expensive deck boxes make me mad! That's why I use Arcane Fortress. Nanofiber exterior. It's grippy. Look at the art on this thing. It's beautiful. It's strong and durable.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? We have a pretty fun combo deck here today. This deck wins by playing Molten Duplication on either your Tamiyo, the clue tokens it makes, or the treasure tokens you make from Strike It Rich. And with Molten Duplication on the stack, you flash in Dualcaster Mage, allowing you to copy the Molten Duplication and target the Dualcaster Mage itself, making a copy of it. Then you just repeat this process until you have as many Dualcaster Mages as you want. Of course, they have haste from the Molten Duplication, so you can just attack and win the game on the spot. You can win on turn 3 with the right hand if you go Strike It Rich into Molten Duplication plus Dualcaster Mage. That's like the dream scenario. But I'm finding most of the time I can win by turn 4 with this deck. We have a lot of counter spells to tread water. Originally, I was playing Lightning Bolt, Pyroclasm, but I ended up cutting it for Consider and some Pact of Negation just because I want to try to combo as fast as possible to end the game. I was playing more mountains than just this one at first since I had a lot more red spells, but we are playing Mana Drain, so I want to make sure I can always have double blue. So I wanted to make a few changes. I would probably cut the Wooded Foothills and put in like just one of the blue fetch lands like Flooded Strand or Polluted Delta. But if you want to play the Lightning Bolt and Pyroclasms, I think that's fine. Energy's still very popular and that can definitely help you tread water a lot longer. So that's the deck. Let's just jump right into some games and we'll see this thing in action. Well, look at this gem of a hand. We might be able to win on turn 3. We're going to Strike It Rich right away. Looks like opponent's on red-white energy, probably. We're assuming. I'm going to play a Tamiyo. And then we'll play a Consider. I'm guessing they're gonna like static prison this. I could have held up the Mana Drain. Maybe I should have held up Mana Drain actually, because then I could have. If I Mana Drained a 2-mana spell, I would have had enough to just win, right? God dang it. Oh well, you live and you learn. Still think we're fine. Don't need Pact of Negation. Give me a land. Ugh. Alright, I gotta hit a land. Give me a land. Wow. That is unlucky. How do we not hit a fucking land there? What the fuck? Pardon my anger.
Perhaps there are more useful texts down on the surface.
I guess we're hoping that Tamiyo doesn't die here. And I can -3 and get back a Brainstorm. I should probably really just be going for the Mana Drain play, because that pretty much wins the game. I don't know what we're doing exactly here. Okay, they don't have a red permanent though. I'm definitely willing to chump block.
I will have vengeance.
No. I don't think there's any... Are there red permanents that cost 1 mana? I don't think so. It's just gonna be a static prison? Yeah. I'm not gonna spell pierce this. I'm just gonna... Just let him do it. It's fine.
Raise your blades.
So I really like screwed this combo up because I could have definitely just won on my third turn, right? If I would have mana drained via Johnny, I would have had 5 mana the following turn. And that's all you need to go off. Even if you play the Molten Duplication on the treasure token, you can still sack it by flashing in the Dualcaster Mage. That doesn't matter. Alright, well at least they don't have like a red source to hit me with. But if they don't play anything, I'm actually in more trouble. Like I desperately need them to play something. Play anything. Please. Any 2-drop, please. Play an Amped Raptor. I guess if they had an Amped Raptor, they would have waited before using the 0 ability here. That's fucking perfect. Thank you. Okay, that's fine. That is GG's. GG's, my friend. You thought you had us, didn't you? Here we go. Let's do that. Auto pay. Then we can sacrifice it. We're going to win the game with 2 mana. Yeah, this feels good. I love beating these energy decks with stupid combos. It usually takes a minute for it to sink in, but they'll realize. I'm gonna do this for a while. I wonder how many I can do before they concede, or before the game just tells me to stop. Can we break the game actually doing this? I wonder if at some point it'll time me out. We're gonna find out though. We are going to find out. Oh, we got the 2 stacks now. Opponent wants to win. They're not conceding. I respect it. Warning, please take a different action or the game will end in a draw. Alright. I guess they didn't like me doing it too many times. But GG's. Is like 26. Is that the number they don't like? I like how we're going to blogs. That's funny. I wonder if they just have like, hopefully they do some kind of math for you to determine if you have lethal with the amount of blockers and their life before they just make you draw. But GG's. Alright, this hand looks really good. I get a Strike It Rich. I have the combo. I have a Consider. The only bad thing is we're on the draw. Guessing it's energy. Don't Thoughtseize me? Okay, Tamiyo's fine. Tamiyo is just fine. get our mana ramp down and pass the turn. Dig Through Time, not a very good draw here. I guess it's just blue-black frog, which sucks because they're gonna have mana drains for us. I'm gonna just play the Thundering Falls, and then we'll play the Consider. Brainstorm's always good. Brainstorm's not good now. Okay. I really need them to tap out. I mean, I can't win next turn, but we could go for it the following turn, assuming we don't die first. And they're just gonna sit and hold up the mana drain, so that's pretty unfortunate. Maybe they'll counter this. That was a good draw. Yeah, I guess we'll pick up the mana drain. And we'll just pass. I mean, probably what I need to happen here is I need them to play a 2-drop that gets mana drained, and then I need them to not have a mana drain for me. I don't know. I'm assuming they're just sitting on nothing but counters at this point. I could go for the ring. Let that get countered. Or I think what I'm gonna do is just pass and then go for Dig Through Time. Yeah, they're just not gonna put down the mana drain mana. Like a Spell Pierce would be good. Another Nethergoyf. Yeah, let's just go ahead and dig. Alright, so I might be able to get them to tap out here, but the problem is that I don't have an extra... Wait, I don't need the extra land, I can just win. Oh wow, they didn't have it? I think we just win. Hell yeah. Pact of Negation too, in case they do. I don't know. All right, well, let's go into full control. Let's go for it. I don't need full control anymore. Alright, now they just can't have another Fatal Push. Yes, they don't have another Fatal Push. Let's go. Good game. That was a close one. GG's. Hand looks good. Let's just get that turn 1 Tamiyo down. Then we'll attack and Brainstorm, flip Tamiyo plus, play in land. Usual deal. If Tamiyo survives. Looks like we're playing its energy, so it might just get discharged. It does. Alright, so I don't need Pact of Negation, and I don't need all these lands. Cheese and rice. I maybe even could have put back one of the another one of the lands and kept the pact.
Perhaps there are more useful texts down on the surface.
We're gonna win this game though. I can feel it in my balls. My balls are telling me. They're tingling. They're telling us, don't worry, we got this. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. The old dual oscillate pride. Hello. Dualcaster Mage. Duplication goes in the deck, and then we'll take our Scalding Tarn, thank you. And then we will make a very important token here, an artifact. We can't win next turn, but we can win the following turn. If we can survive. It's actually good they use the Galvanic Discharge because I don't want my Dualcaster Mage to die. Man, maybe I should have kept that Pact of Negation. That was a mistake because I have plenty of lands. And now if they had like a removal spell for the Dualcaster Mage when I'm trying to combo off, it would be very unfortunate. That's a Ragavan. All right. This is why, like, striking rich is so important. I don't think I want another iteration. Give me the ring. It's a bit awkward now if I'm not going to play the land just so I can hold up the mana drain. I'll block. I'm kind of hoping that if they had a Galvanic Discharge, they would have killed the Tamiyo. Like, I don't really think they know what I'm trying to do right now. I just look like a normal... I have to shock here, don't I? Just blue-red control deck. I guess I don't have to shock. Well, yeah, I do. Never mind. What am I thinking? Let's mana drain this. Alright, I think we can win if they don't do anything crazy here. Alright, let's go to full control. Play Molten Duplication. Flash in this. Alright. I think we're good. GG's. You love to see it. Energy defeated once again. I mean, to be fair, they probably had no idea what we were doing. GG's. Alright, I get to go first, and I have a mage at least. I wouldn't say this hand is, like, that strong. I wish I had a strike it rich. But we have a Brainstorm, and that's enough for me to keep it. We got Brainstorm and lands. So what we're going to do is just start by playing a Mire. Pass the turn. Don't want another ring. I think we're playing show and tell. Let's go ahead and brainstorm. Pact of Negation. Pact of Negation is probably a 1 I need to keep. I think I'm going to get rid of these 2 cards. Play the Tarn. Well, maybe it's... Okay, maybe it's something else. I have just caution player against 4 counters. Okay, that's 4 counters, they get a demonic tier. I'm actually just going to surveil. I'm going to keep Tamiyo. I could flip it right now, but I actually need to make a token out of it. I don't have any artifacts yet. There's a good chance this thing dies, too. It's like most certainly gonna die here. I've never seen this played in Timeless. That's cool. You love to see new cards in the format. Okay. Create a Wicked Roll token. If you can have your draw step, you control can you draw an additional card. Alright. This thing's getting beefy. But I'm feeling pretty confident again in winning this game. Our balls are feeling pretty good once again. Possibly. I don't need Strike It Rich at this point. Hello. Alright, so as long as we don't die this turn, then we can win. We can win on our next turn. As long as we don't get Thought Seized. Don't Thought Seize me, please. This won't be the end of the world because I could dig through time. But the jig is up if they Thought Seize us. I guess I still have a little bit of fear of like a Fatal Push or something killing the Dualcaster or some removal spell. Well, I guess we haven't seen fetches for Fatal Push, and I don't know. They're probably going to kill the Tamiyo if they had removal. I really have no idea what this deck is, but I think it's about to get crushed. I really don't know why or how I'm winning with this stupid deck. I love this deck though. This is definitely taking me back to all the Splinter Twin days. I played a lot of Splinter Twin back in the day. Okay, they're tapped out. It's over. It is over. They just don't know it yet. Also, how are they in Diamond already? That's wild. How... Like, this season just started. Like, an hour and a half ago, they're already in Diamond with this monstrosity. Alright, here we go. They I don't know. I thought we were going to get roped for a second, and they wouldn't get to see the beautiful thing we're about to do to them. I don't really think it matters too much, since we're planning on just winning here. Trying to think, they could have like the flare, maybe. I don't know what they could have. But good thing we have Pact of Negation for that. Alright, so Molten Duplication, Flash in Dualcaster Mage, win the game. Make a bunch of 2/2s. This feels good. This feels really good. I really do not know how... Like, that's impressive. Being in Diamond within, like, the first hour and a half of the season. Like, it just started. We just started playing. It's been an hour and a half. And they're in... I don't understand. How are they in Diamond with this pile? I've been playing nothing but energy. How does this beat energy decks? Oh well. I'm happy for you either way. Because you're just letting me enjoy it. You love to see it. Pretty soon it's gonna tell me to stop and finish the game. It was like that first game is like 26 or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's probably pretty much there. All right, we'll just do one more. All right, maybe one more. All right. GG's. They're checking my graveyard. Trying to get the sweet deck list, you know, like, I want to do this. Making a little block. Fun games. GG's.